The Tall Hatman by Hector Concola. I just remembered something that happened to me when I was very young, and I'll tell it to you. My family owns an old house at the old barrios downtown. Not only that, some of the family from my mother's side have been said to be witches, to read the tarot, play the board, among other things. The house was left to us, as most of the other people who could have inherited it either were dead or didn't want it. So me and my dad, we went to check it out, and after some weeks of coming into our possession, we decided it was time to start preparing it to be lived in. The house was big, but the terrain on the back was even bigger. It was full of leaves and old trees. To each side, there were buildings that looked like rooms, but were either unfinished or in decay. There were high ceilings, long corridors, rooms with 2 or even 3 doors that connected them. The walls also had small nails hammered into them, very high and in weird geometric figures. It was far from where my family lived, so Dad decided that we would stay the nights after we worked on it. As there was no furniture there, and also no electricity, we brought some hammocks, one for each of us. The first night we stayed, I had a dream of walking through the house alone, feeling even smaller than I already was. It was dark. Only some moonlight entered through the dirty windows. I was pulled to the backyard by some force, and there I saw a shape. A dark, huge shape with 2 piercing red eyes and a top hat under the moonlight. I felt its eyes. I felt desperation that I could not describe for what seemed like hours, and I woke up sweaty in that unfamiliar house of my ancestors. The night after that, I woke up in the middle of the night, feeling my hammock being swung. I thought it was my dad, and I asked him to stop, to let me sleep. As I opened my eyes, I saw my dad enter the room from the bathroom carrying a flashlight. He asked me if he had woken me up. I was perplexed. I asked not to stay there anymore after that. Now, I can believe that I imagined all of that. I was young. The stories may have gotten into my imagination, but as I had a conversation with my dad the last few days, he reminded me of these things that I had forgotten, and I searched the internet for them. And it seems to me that the Tall Hatman has visited many. The hat, the red eyes, the black shape, everything I saw and felt has been seen by many around the world. I'm afraid and I feel watched. Maybe I was better off forgetting all about it. Now I only wonder if it has visited me after that, or if it will visit me again. I don't sleep a lot, but this might make me sleep even less.